Well, hello. Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 games left to be played, and one's not scheduled till 11, so I might as well just stream. Got nothing better to do while I'm waiting. Hope people are having a good evening and are excited for the next round. I know I sure am. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, so we'll obviously give some time for people to come in, and then we'll get going, as always. What was Pointed first pick? I do not remember. I could look, but I don't want to right now. I think it was like something. It was pretty well though. I remember it was something like me in the 80ish range. I think. I was picked. Was a pick. I assume for. Okay. Yep. One of the free remaining games is live. Awesome. I'm not gonna watch it right now because I'm doing a stream via. Yeah. So we will. Yep. Just a couple more minutes. Hey Sam, welcome. I'm gonna start like around 10:08 or so, I think. Yep. So yeah, very exciting. Yes, we have. I believe there's like. So okay, there's like 3 regular games, 5 coin flip matchups between just 2 teams which don't matter, and then 7 act ones which I can't put in yet. Yeah, this one here will be Cygnus versus yeah, we'll be Cygnus here. Okay. Yep, we'll get started here soon. Oh, I'm fine, Sam. Yeah, it's just my asthma. It's fine. I'm perfectly fine. Just have asthma, which makes me cough a lot. It's all good. I have a bunch of water here. Coop, I am not dignifying you with a response there. You do not deserve a response for that. So I will not give you one. You will sit here and not get a response, and you will like it, young man. Excuse me. Okay, we have like 1 more minute that we'll get going. Okay. Okay. No, because it just clicks extreme speed and everything dies. It doesn't matter that it holds Wagging Tail; it's still broken. That's like a name that really does not affect Arceus like at all in this generation. Like genuinely, it changes nothing. Because it's so fat, it gets up to SD anyway. Like who gives a shit? You just run like SD, refresh ESP, and just win every game. Oh, yeah, let's get into this first match here. So we have. Sorry, everyone, my ass was active a bit more than normal tonight. That's okay. So we have V-Holt Ninja versus Cygnus here. So Coop, I'm not. Anyway, moving on. So we see Rotom looks really good, especially Mo, because I'll say hits the Swamp really hard. Nothing really wants to come in on this at all, and Gengar can kind of break it down, but Drapion and Steelix are two pretty sturdy Gengar checks. I'm not gonna lie. And very much Cygnus' side looking very good here. Pert is gonna get worn down, like and very just U-turn into Rotom is not much that Fuel can do. That sequence is really, really free. In addition, since Blastoise can spin on Gengar decently, it's going to be hard for V-Holt to punish it with spikes too much and rocks. There's no Dark type on V-Holt's side, so Azelf is also very, very good here. There's no switch in, just period. Flamethrower hits Fortress, destroys it. It also nukes the Abomasnow. What else? D-Knight's pretty solid, but Steelix is a pretty sturdy check. Blastoise can do it as well. Can't Sword Dojo. So, Sam, you are correct beginning in Generation 7. Dodrio is one of those Pokemon that got a stat buff going into Generation 7. Maybe in Gen 6 or 7. I forget which monster got the buff in which gen, but Dodrio eventually got a speed buff to 110, and this generation is still 100. That's why it really, really sucks. If it was 110, it would actually be okay, but being 100 is really rough. Following up everything I'm noticing is Cygnus' Glaceon looks really fucking good. I mean, what's the ice resist? Fortress? Like, the Ice Resist Fortress, you can also have Ice Shard. You should take an XD speed. If you're investing your attack, you should do a ton to get with Ice Shard. And you're allowed to run Slowpoke here. I honestly think the Glaceon has a chance to come here. I don't know if you want to drop it of your top 6. You probably don't, but like... I can see an argument for Glaceon to come maybe over Drapion, but I don't know. I think Drapion's better. But he's like a decent Glaceon matchup for sure. Okay, V-Holt on the left, Cygnus on the right. Azelf lead into D-Knight. HPI's coming off it is Yachi, though. And DS is going to fire a Draco Meteor. Azelf's going to live on Sash, though, but... I mean, Cal's just E-Speed here, right? You have to go to... The Glaceon did come. Let's go. I'm happy Glaceon came. Glaceon's a cool mon. Alright, in comes the Fortress. Glaceon's going to fire off an Ice Beam. That's a 33. It's left these... Is it packing HP Fire? I mean, sure it is, right? Yeah, Swamper's going to be scout for it. Good play by V-Holt there. Glaceon's going to get Blish as Swamper gets the rocks off. It reveals this last move to be Toxic. Our first only do 28. Glaceon does have naturally good physical defense. In comes Slacking. Okay. Rotom's going to come in here, though. Slacking's going to Fire Punch it. I mean, it's probably banded. I mean, Slacking's like 99.9% of the time banded in this generation. Raikou comes in. It's going to take a good chunk of... Ooh, crit Shower Ball. It's going to do a lot. Wow. That's unfortunate. Raikou's going to protect, start getting some lefties. Makes sense. It's gonna start Calm Minding. Okay, let's roll real quick. Shower Ball shouldn't do too much. You only 22. Now Storm is pretty much running out. Infernape's the switch. That's crazy. I mean, okay, I guess he called the Protective Scarf, but like, that's an insane play. My God. Like +1 Shower Ball would have done so much damage to Infernape, but he knows this locked in focus now, so yeah, you can just go into this. I know, that was such a huge risk for no reason, unless, I guess maybe Steelix didn't come, but I don't know. Raikou come back in on the Blastoise. Thunderbolt's gonna do. Is it running Mirror Coat? No, it's just gonna spin and can get rid of the rocks, but he's in range of another Thunderbolt now. Glace has to switch it and takes 40. Glace has good natural bulk paying off here. Just got Ice Beam. Raikou obviously get some more lefties here. You have a Toxic on the Slaking. It's going to put you on a timer. I mean, Slaking goes in out so much, doesn't really matter. Rome's going to come in on the Fire Punch, take 44. That's not to a KO. They are going to keep in the Slaking, but Pain's just going to heal up almost all Rome's health here. Fortress and Blastoise, which is about percent spheres. Blastoise reveals to also have HP Fire, but Fortress is going to give a spike with the Occa Berry. Gengar's coming in, but Blastoise got Ice Beam. Shabo is going to do 37, so this spin is not going to come off. Oh, maybe it will. That's unfortunate. Freeze on Gengar is really big here. Okay. Last HP Fire doesn't matter. It's too low to fall anyway, but you do force this out. Yeah, you took out the Gengar, but you can't spin, so I guess that's a soft solace for V-Holt there. Psychic from Azoth, but obviously Raikou's going to take it out. Drapion does come in, so Steelix was the bench. That's benching Steelix into D-Knight Raikou's kind of insane, I'm not going to lie. And by kinda, I mean very, but anyway, I mean, it's not going to matter. I think Ice Wing's going to take out the D-Knight, but, like, benching your Steelix here is, like, psychopathic behavior. I cannot understand doing that. I would never bench Steelix in this matchup. And we see Ice Beam come out as the rocks are going to go back up. But, like, surely, yes, Scarfing Fairy just wins by walking to close combat now. Slaking comes in, he's got a quick Fire Punch. Glaceon goes down, but yeah, the game's over. Oh, I guess you and Drapion. Maybe he's not Scarf then, but if he's not Scarf, why would he have gone into the stupid, what's it fucking called? Raikou, into it on Raikou. Anyways, Drapion, where you have a Protect. Is Drapion Scarf? Oh, it's shooting Earthquake. Yes, he has been making some bold decisions. He made some crazy plays, and benching the Steelix is kind of wild, but he is going to take home the win, so that's a big 3-0. I believe that knocks V-Holt out of the tournament. That knocks the only Abomasnow out of the tournament. This Pokemon has asked people stop drafting it. It's probably going to go down to like 8 next year. It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad, dude. Didn't even combo, it didn't matter. Like, it's so bad, man. Anyway, yeah, well played by saying this couple plays to kind of, also, wait, oh, I didn't realize how small this guy is. That's weird. That's weird, yeah. Wait, was it? I'm trying to remember. Was it? No, I think it has been. I'm losing track of my. No, I think this is what amount I was doing for. I don't remember. Anyway, moving on. It's a little bigger now. Okay. Move on to our next one. Yeah, on to game 2. I'm gonna check Discord real quick while you guys look at the matchup. Noisy versus Raven Queen. I do it replay. Alright, so I'm just gonna. I need to update the docs, so give me a minute, please, while I do this. Okay. It's a 2-0 win here. Is that? What's this? This is pool 63. Okay. This also makes 2 more people finish their record, so I need to update another doc. Sorry, everyone. It's just taking me a second. I'm just keeping an eye on this. I have a doc I'm using to keep track of the seedings as well. So I just need to update that as well here. Okay, that's all done now. Let's if they gave you like a real Evo, I don't think you can fix Abomasnow. I don't think it's fixable, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think an evolution can fix that shit. Like, it's so damn bad, man. It's so bad. And once I'm just gonna also update something in mod chat real quick, and then we will be good to go on this next one. Okay, let's get back into the game here. Into, I guess, this matchup. So we have Noisy versus Raven Queen. Let's take a peek here. It's kind of interesting, actually. Nothing's really standing out to me on first glance that really powerful. Alakazam looks pretty good though, but I mean, Empoleon even takes like a +1 focus blast for it pretty decently. Like, it's not great, but it can. But Alakazam is very strong. It has the speed advantage and not great psychic switch-ins. So it's definitely looking very potent in a potential end game scenario once Empoleon's gotten very low. T-Tar also looks decent here. I mean, Rock's no spammable. Like, it's solid. You just have to watch out for Breloom, really. Suicune on Noisy's side is absolutely nasty, though. There's very little Raven Queen can do about it. It sets up on most of this team, too. Like, if Raven Queen, she probably needs to, like, double boom with Swallow Heat Tread to break through it. And if, like, Suicune packs Protect herself, that's not going to work. Yeah, Suicune is actually really good here. I think I'm going to give the matchup to Noisy off that. Suicune's just insane. Like, Alakazam's good, but Suicune's fucking bonkers here. Let's get into it. Noisy on the left, Raven Queen on the right. We see Ambipom lead into T-Tar. Let's switch out to Gyarados on the potential fighting move. As Ambipom's going to fake out 28 after, what is it called? Intimidate. Yeah, Raven's team is very slow outside the Ambipom. I'm sorry, outside the Alakazam. I mean, yeah, wrong side. Yeah, it's very, very slow outside Alakazam. Brave's gonna come and give a Seed Bomb, and that's doing third. That's a good damage to Gyarados. Empoleon's gonna come in on the Ice Fang, which is gonna do nothing. And Gyarados is getting really low here. Switching out to Blissey. Surf is gonna do obviously only 13. He's gonna do very little. Blissey's not lefties on sand, so that means it's probably Breloom, Childberry for Breloom. In comes Ambipom as Blissey's gonna Ice Beam again. Okay, interesting. Ooh, it's gonna freeze down on Palm. It's probably Syringas. That's 20%, but still unfortunate. In comes the Suicune as Blissey's just gonna keep spamming Ice Beam here. It's gonna do virtually nothing though. Is Suicune running sub? No, out to Breloom. Okay, Blissey's gonna Calm Mind. Alright, this has to be Chople. There's no way it's not Chople, but I don't think it lives from 56, right? Gyarados is gonna be sacked off to Rocks here. Force Palm Breloom. What the? That's a new one. Like, Force Palm viable in, like, Gen 5 where it gets Ignition, but I don't know if I like Force Palm here. It's interesting, at least, but yeah. And if Flamer's going to come off, Altaria's going to come in and take low damage. And the Suicune is going to come out on the Swampert. Suicune can't. Scarf, Swampert, Quick Surfquake. Okay. Suicune's going to Surf. I guess technically it could just be a really fast Swampert and, like, a slow Suicune, but it's Scarf. Let's be honest here. Please come in as Breloom comes in, but like, just look your fighting move, right? Oh, you Sport, that works too. I guess that's just a safer play, yeah. But it's not, oh my god, it's not even Natural Curve. The Ice Beam Freeze was just fucking 10%. Wow. Not serious. Force One doing 6-6 and getting the 30% power on Heatran. That is very big for Breloom here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Mach Punch just gonna knock it out. Fair enough. Zam is going to come in here. So she got 2 Empoleon. Psychic's going to do nothing. It's like to do jack shit to this. This is looking pretty wrapped up, I'm not going to lie. Out to Altaria on the Focus Blast. Only taking 16 here. Wow. It's already HPS. It's not. So Psychic is just, I mean, yeah, Dragon Claw is going to do a ton of damage here. And Alakazam's getting really well from the sand as well. Psychic's probably a roll here. It does pick up the roll and pick up the kill on Altaria. But, I mean, what is Altaria doing here anymore anyway? In comes Breloom's just going to Mach Punch. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. Like, there's nothing that can stop this Breloom anymore. Tyranitar comes in. It's going to quick. Scarf Ice Beam. Okay. I stand corrected. There is something that can stop them. That's probably Specs percentage. What the hell? What fucking item is he that one-shot the Breloom with Ice Beam and then it's quick superpower? What? So, like, Expert built maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Suicune wins now. Suicune wins now, so fair enough. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Surf kills from 19. That crit definitely didn't matter. There's no way that crit mattered. And T-Tar's going to go down here. Let's get out speed and quick. Just maybe if a quick Stone Edge, it could have got crit and killed. I don't know. I mean, I was at -1, so yeah. I have no idea what this T-Tar says, I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest, I don't really get... Raiders Prep looks basic, but it also just, like, doesn't make sense. There's, like, no lefties on anything when you're writing sand is kind of odd. I mean, Noises wasn't too crazy. Force Bomb Braylon was cool, didn't really change anything, but it was cool. And yeah, like, pretty dominant win from Noisy here. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, game 3, we have Lat versus Gorex. So we have Lat, who was apparently not like as crazy. Not, I mean, he's a good player. He's like, he just was correcting me out. He's not as cracked as I thought he was in terms of accomplishments. And Gorex made top 4 in the first year of DT, and also has just very good performances in draft and Jaro recently. Yeah, it was a crazy fucking T-Tar. I don't get to say it all. Anyway, looking at the matchup here. Interesting. Azelf looks kind of interesting here. Like, yes, there's psychic resist, but they all get hit really hard by coverage. I see a Nasty Pot Azelf doing a lot of work here. If you just keep it in the back and stay out of range of, like, Lucario E-Speed, you're probably in a really good position. Oh, what else is there? Blaziken on Gork's side is pretty spammable. Fire moves, like, its stabs are pretty good here in Gerald. The only real fire switch is Flygon. I'm like, that doesn't want to take that hit. I don't even know. You probably have to run Scarf because it's so slow in this matchup, but it's still fine at that. Then again, Lat's Raikou looks pretty good. Only real checks are Swampert and Snorlax. Swampert obviously can be beaten pretty easily by Celebi, and Snorlax gets kind of shit on by Lucario. Lucario's pretty good. You just have to get rid of the Zapdos, which isn't like that hard to do. It's not easy, but like Lat has tools. I think I'm gonna lean Lat here. I think he does have the matchup. Let's just hop right into it. Lat on the left, Gorex on the right. I believe Lat is 2-0 and Gorex is 1-1 if I remember correctly. Bundle Wave is gonna come off. Drapion's gonna get fully paralyzed. Impel is just gonna get off the U-turn there. Driving some a Toxic Spike. Okay. Quail's just gonna spin, yeah. Crunch gonna do a big 68%. Wow. But it's just gonna spin again. Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm getting mixed up. Earthquake getting some trip bomb pert. Gorex gonna click his rocks as Lat gets his Hobie. Just fires off a big Leaf Storm and kicks out the Swampert. Drapion comes in here. Somebody's gonna U-turn. Is it gonna quick pursuit? No. In comes Quaidol as it just gets paralyzed anyway, so we're not gonna see what it is. Rabbit Spin, get rid of the rocks. Yep. Crunch is gonna take out the Quaidol. So if he gets that Toxic Spikes back up, those will stay. Flygon comes in. Nope. Drapion's good. Oh, it's Shucka. But it's too well. It's gonna go down anyway. Gorex brings in the Azelf. In comes Empoleon. Just get a U-turn. Okay, fair enough. Into Blaziken. Blaziken special and Focus Blast knocks out the Empoleon. Wow. That actually makes a lot of sense here. I'm thinking about it. Special makes a lot of sense here. I probably should have seen that in preview. Anyway, Flygon U-turns out as Zapdos comes in. In comes Raikou. Very good position for Raikou. Just gonna fire a Thunderbolt, do 41 to Zapdos. That was just gonna roar it out though. Predicting a Calm Mind. So he's gonna paralyze the Zapdos as a roost, okay? This Zapdos, like, its speed doesn't seem to matter too much here, but the full power is very much good. So he's gonna U-turn out as Raikou comes in as a Zapdos looks HP Bug, I presume. Or probably HP Ice actually. Crit Thunderbolt. Oof, that Zapdos is really well. Now it's just gonna go down. That's unfortunate. We're supposed to get take it out. Yeah, Zapdos getting crit there's really, really bad for Gorex. Azel's gonna come in, just gonna U-turn, not take out the Celebi. Snorlax comes in, what's Celebi quick, and it's just gonna U-turn out itself. Get a crit on Snorlax, that damage could matter. Oh yes, Chople. I wonder if the U-turn crit actually played in range. I think it might have. But I don't know the Snorlax play, obviously. Blaziken comes in, should take out White 4 Beast. It's Chillon, let's go, I love Chillon Berry. Vacuum Wave, good, take out the Lucario, so it always won that 1v1 no matter what, but I mean, Flygon's just a problem now, right? It walks into Outrage. Azel's just going to go down with Scarf. Yep. Pretty clean win for Lat. The Thunderbolt crit on Zapdos obviously made it really hard for Gorex to get back into the game. But to be fair, Lat had pretty good advantage from the start and just kind of pressed it the whole game, which makes sense. So yeah, good win for Lat. Big fan of the Chillon Berry, Vacuum Wave, Vaziken. I really like Pokemon that are like faster than Lucario and can run Chillon Berry or can run like Chillon Berry plus a priority move. I feel like that's honestly one of the better ways to check Lucario is just chill on Barret's early because E-Speed's so important for it to actually outspeed things. Yeah, but going for Lat's going to move on to Frio. I believe that knocks Gorex out of the tournament, though. Okay, game 4. Game 4. Okay, we'll pull this up here. We have Espionage versus Pew, and that's why because just this last day pulls, I do have to check Discord in between matches. My apologies. Give me a second here. Anything? Nope. Nope. Okay, let's get into this one. So it is. Let's kind of just Kingdra and Azo for Rain. It's not really Rain. I guess Electro also there, but Espionage's water resist are really fucking bad. It's just Dragonite, and Dragonite falls down to Draco Meteor Ice Beam like in one shot. So Kingdra looks fucking bonkers here. However, Dragonite's not bad on Espionage's side either. Metagross can check it, but Metagross is going to be worn down by stuff like Scarf Magazone coming in and trapping it, getting off a Thunderbolt or a HP Fire, and then a Swarmer. Yeah. Espionage's team is very slow. However, Espionage is 2-0 so far, so I don't want to underestimate this team. Like, the team's very slow, but also, to be fair, Espionage's team's, like, super fucking fat, though. Like, this team is super... It's just a D-Knight and, like, a bunch of, like... It's D-Knight, Magnezone, and just 6 bulky monsters to take the hits until you can position them. Like, that's not a bad strategy on paper. It really is. You just, like, just sit on everything and then get the late game, trap the steal with Magnezone, and just move D-Knight. Like, that's a perfectly viable gameplay, in my opinion. A bit linear and predictable, but definitely, like, viable, and the Pokemon themselves are flexible enough to make it work. In Earthings, Sceptile looks pretty good on PU side. The grass resistors are D-Knight and Magzone. Obviously, Earthquake smokes Magzone. You can run HPS for D-Knight. Azel's pretty good, though Dark type as before, but yeah, not much really takes on Azel, actually. I am going to give the match to the PU here, but I do think Espionage has tools to win this. I think it's in PU's favor, though. And PU, this badass, like, Archer and Hisuian Decidueye Avatar, that's fantastic. Anyway, Nidoking and Miltank leads. Rocks go up. Miltank's also good. Rocks is a slow Miltank. Nidoking's gonna Sludge Bomb. And it's gonna buy some stats, but the second one's gonna crit. That could be really bad. And Crest gets poisoned. Don't know. Second does take out Nidoking, but yeah. Losing half your Crest's health, getting it poisoned, and Miltank going down is really unfortunate. Yeah. Yes, you need a fucking water resist in this generation. It's very important. Kingdra is broken. Like, it's not broken, but it's really crazy. Rain Dance into Boom is going to take down a Swampert. And no money for guessing what comes in here. No bonus points. It's a fucking Kingdra. Hydro Pump is knocking out Dusknoir. Dusknoir's a quick Trick Room. Okay. Suddenly it's Kingdra's to be able... And it's going Memento. Okay, this could be a big opening for Espionage here. Kingdra is going to sub, though. Magazone comes in. Okay. Purple's going to break the sub. Kindra's going to spam sub so he can try and stay up after the Trick Room. I don't know if it has enough turns, though. I guess it does, but it's going to be really low. Kindra's obviously... But what's even the point? You're at minus... I guess Hydro Pump still is good damage at -2, but I don't know. So Magazone is going to come out and die to the -2 Kingdra. It's kind of crazy. Crest's going to come back in. Switch out the Kingdra for Metagross, okay? And Metagross is going to get paralyzed here. But Espionage has so few pieces left. I think the game's over. Crest is going to Moonlight, which can help. Metagross is going to... Oh, another substitute. Yeah. These are the things with a more passive team like Espionage's. Sub is very strong into you. It's best with a second. I don't even know if that 4-hit KO's the sub. I'm not going to lie. Meteor Mash. He's just going to let it go down. Don't you? I feel like you have to Moonlight there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And now, let's see. Yeah, and this sub is still... And Metagross is back to full, basically. Yeah, 3 Psychics did not break the fucking sub. That's crazy. Crest is so weak offensively. Also, last Pokemon's obviously D-Knight, right? Yeah. But with Metagross behind a sub, I can't do shit. It's going to try and Dragon this, but surely Metagross can Ice Punch here, right? Or Boom. That works, too. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. So you have a passive team like Espionage, if the opponent takes advantage of it, it can be really bad. I mean, Kingdra was fucking bonkers here. It did Kingdra things. Like, what can I say? And then Metagross in the end game taking advantage of Crest. I mean, very simple here. It was a pretty tough matchup for Espionage, and that's going to knock them out 2-1. I don't remember what this puts PU at record-wise, but Espionage is still making bracket of this team, though. Okay, on to our next game. Game 5. Game 5, we have Anweshon versus Crying. One second, I should just score again, but Crying is a very, very good player. Aubrey saying from a previous stream, the Rosary got matched up by Moss. Gotcha. I for a previous game. Anyway, so yeah, Crying is a very, very good player, very well known in Smogon, also doing well in draft recently. Weshon is lesser known, but he's gotten some results in Smogon draft. Nothing crazy. Yeah, so that's obviously pretty good. Let's get into the matchup though. Holy Kingdra Batman. I mean, Blastoise is okay, Rosary's okay, but like Kingdra's still real. I don't think you know if you need rain here. You just don't expect Draco. You outspeed a lot of the team. Hey, you just bring in Specs Draco and claim a kill every time or force a ton of damage on something. Like, also, the one thing I'm noticing here is, though, this Rotom's really hard for Anweshon to force in. And that's a problem because you really need to force it in to take it out with Lucario or get it low enough for Kingdra to take it out. So it's going to be kind of hard to take out this Rotom just because nothing on Anweshon's target really forces in. I guess the Lucario does, but, like, Perk can also be the switch, right? I mean, it takes +2 for close combat, probably. Crying's T-Tar looks okay. It's not amazing here. We do have to watch out for Sandville on Gliscor, but it's still probably good as a breaker. If I were to bring the T-Tar, I mean, T-Tar's coming. I would definitely go mixed here. Like, you just run Fire Blast and Ice Beam and then whatever fucking moves you want. Like, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Crunch. Who gives a shit about last move? Maybe, like, Rocks, maybe, like, Super Power for Chansey or something. That's pretty safe of a bring. Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty... I think I have to... Honestly, I kind of want to lean Crying here because Rotom's so hard to take down. Like, yes, Kingdra's good, but there are answers to it on this team. They aren't amazing, but there are answers. There's more than a lot of teams can say. I'm going Crying on this matchup. And Weshon on the left and Crying on the right. Moltres lead into Kingdra. That's a really rough lead for Crying. U-turn crit on turn 1 as Swamper's going to come in. Strickamere doing 64. But it's because Swamper's get back out of range. Kingdra is forced out. Obviously, Swamper can just get up Rocks here. Out to Rosary as Skarmory's going to set up a hazard. Yep, Rocks as expected. Rosary's going to go for a Toxic Spike as Skarmory's going to set up a spike of its own. And Rosary's going to spike as Skarmory's going to warn it out. In comes Blastoise. Gets poison. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, it's going to take some damage, but it's going to try and spin, presumably. In comes Dustox. Dustox is poison and hit by spikes, though. Foresight Blastoise. Very good play by Crying there. It will guaranteed get off the spin. Crit doing 7 is very funny. It's going to get mean looked in, but, like, I feel like this Dustox might be mean looked in with you. I mean, if it's wrong, rest, no, but... Curse, okay, so he just wants to curse. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I mean, if you're trapping the Blastoise, probably you don't trap it and still at 75. Out to Moltres on the Lucario. Lucario's going to close combat, but yeah, it's not going to do much to Moltres at all, just 34. We're going to switch out to Chansey here. Presumably on a fire move. I don't think Moltres U-turns here. Double into Rotom, very good play. Rosa could come out and predicted Toxic, gets it right. Or he's just going to get more hazards. Chances to get heal up, but like, this is getting rough for Anweshon here. In comes the Gliscor, and we also are noticing no spinner. Did Anweshon have a spinner? Fortress, but Fortress didn't come. So no spinner into Rosary is kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. Just from like Payback Fortress, you kind of need a spinner until like a team like this with Swamp Rosary. Anyway, Gliscor's going to Swords Dance. But Taurus could Ice Beam, however, the Gliscor is Yachi Berry. Rome comes in. Presumably it's Scarf or something like that. Or maybe Gliscor just doesn't want to take the damage. Shadow Ball from Rotom. Chansey's going to come in, but Chansey's getting kind of low, and you can take advantage of this. Yeah, Chansey's forced a soft mode here, and Perk can just like fire off a big attack. Switching out to Skarmory. He's going to take Rocks, obviously. Perk is just going to roar, continue racking up that passive damage. Another hit on Gliscor with the Rocks. Earthquake crit. Oh my god. Swampert going down is huge here. That's the best Lucario check left outside Rotom. Lucario's going to come in on the Rotom, though. Shadow Ball comes out. Oh god. And another crit. Lucario going down. That's really big. Both sides just lost a huge important piece. Rotom going to Thunderbolt. Chance to be forced to soft boiled. Rosary's gonna come in on another soft boiled. Okay, but Chansey, how many Chansey's down 12 soft boiled? Still a lot. A second toxic spikes, you can toxic the Kingdra. Makes sense. You definitely. I feel like you would rather have the Rigor Poison, but I could be wrong. Anyway, HP Fire, presumably. Crit going to 20. But can this chance to do anything back to the Rosary as a running Seismic Toss? It is. Okay. But if Rosary has Synthesis in the last slot, like this poison might actually wait win the 1v1. It probably is not Synthesis. HP Power. Seismic Toss. Chance to be forced to soft boiled here. Yeah, Cry's just like getting the Rosary. That's fair. I mean, you just want to drain all these soft boils from Chansey anyway. Go Seismic Toss here. Berserker's just gonna hit power again. Oh, it's Rest Roserade. Oh shit, that's a really good tech. I like that. Rest Roserade makes a lot of sense here too. It lets it stay healthy for Kingdra even in the rain. Wait, that's pretty fire. In comes Roserade as a chance to switch out into Gliscor. Okay, Gliscor's really well now. It's go quick Roost. What's wrong with it quick? Shadow Ball. Okay, and that's 41. So Gliscor can try and Roost this off. Blastoise is gonna come in. Gliscor kicks Roost again. Skarm is gonna be the pivot here. Okay. Blastoise is getting off a Surf, does minimal damage to Skarmy. It's probably especially defensive then. Moltres is going to come in here, though. Skarmy's going to Roost off, so that's nice. But, I guess Kingdra is the switch, yeah, but, like, it's taking a lot of damage here. Moltres is going to Roost, and if this Kingdra isn't Scarf, like... Healing Power from Moltres, presumably HP Ice is going to take it out. Yeah, no spin is very rough. I feel like you had to bring bring like an offensive payback Fortress here. You 2-hit kill the Rotom. Like, yeah, he has a Fortress he benched. Bring like an offensive Lumberry payback Fortress, and you should be able to spin on Rotom eventually. You should be able to get Rotom out of the way and then come in later on something like Pert and spin. Yeah, he benched his Fortress into Pert Roserade, which is like a choice of all time. Gliscor's gonna come in on the HP Fire. Let's get a Swords Dance here, okay? Go quick Earthquake, do 59 to Blastoise, we're going to Surf here, okay? Just a Skarm chance left. In comes Skarmory. Surf again. Skarmory's gonna get up rocks, okay, that does hinder the Moltres, but Blastoise can just spin, yeah. Skarmory's gonna Whirlwind, Roserade comes out. HP Fire's gonna hit into an Akaberry, okay? Skarmory running Brave Bird? No, it's just gonna get up rocks, fair enough. Out to Blastoise as Skarm's going to Roost again. This could be a long end game. I'm going to move this up to fast on this. I think it's going to be a long one. Whirlwind out into Moltres, so that's really rough for Amashon. Flamefor's knocking out the Skarmory as Skarmory Roost, but it's in range of another one now. Yeah, he's got a forfeit. Yep. Okay, it was not as long as I thought. Yep. Good win by Crying. Very good keeping the rocks off for Moltres. Moltres was very good here. I really like the rest on Roserade. It makes a lot of sense this matchup. Special or mixed Tauros makes sense. You kind of have to here. Foresight Blastoise is very good since you can't really spin on Dusclops. I mean, Ashron's prep was fine, but like you're sacking your Dusclops to do like virtually nothing. I don't like that at all when it's like your way of keeping up your hazards and he just sacked it like super early. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty dominant win for Cryon. So he kind of was in position the whole game to just force and Leshon to keep like healing. I believe this was a 2-2-0, so I believe this was Crying up to 3-0 and Leshon 2-1. Yeah, Rest Natural Cure is very good in this gen on Pokemon like Roserade and Shaman. It's very good. Was I pinged? In plans. Okay, let's get back into this. Let's go into Game 6. Okay, Game 6, we're past the halfway point of the stream. We have Stevish versus Coconut. I'll be honest, Starmie you probably just won't recover. Like, the thing with Roserade is you only get 8 Synthesis, whereas with Starmie you get 16 recover. I don't think rest is usually worth on Starmie. You just don't recover and just switch out. Like, it's fine there. You don't really need the rest on that mon. Okay, this matchup here, let's see. Both sides have a Suicune and a Roserade, and Roserade's a decent, like, Suicune response, but not, like, the best. Polygraph is, like, not great, but, like, it can maybe check it. I don't know. Both Suicunes look very, very potent here. And both Suicunes look very potent. Heatran is pretty good. Suicune obviously comes in on you, but like Suicune getting chipped is really good for Steve. Yeah, I mean, Nutra, I agree. I think it's fine on Roserade and Shaman just because of the way they play. I agree on Starmie. Rest is just not worth it, like, ever. I think I've seen it maybe once. It's very rarely worth it. Like, you would rather just recover. I guess if you're really scared of, like, I don't know, I can't think of any situation you would run Rest. Well, yeah, you have to, when you're against Sand, you especially have to do it. It's a weird matchup. Snorlax looking good as always. It's a Snorlax. I think I'm going to lean Stevish here. Stevish into Coconut Ball. Switch out on the Heatran. Just going to fire a Fire Blast doing only 18 to Suicune. It's going to get the burn though. Oof, that means the Suicune's at rest. It's beginning worn down. Surf only doing 43 as Heatran's going to get up rocks. That burn is gigantic. Wow. Protect, but Suicune's just be taking more chip here, yeah. Roserade comes in. It's the Scizor. Okay, one second. I did just notice these are Yu-Gi-Oh nicknames, very based. We see the Metal Guardian. This card is shit, but it's very cool looking. A guy in a McDonald's pack as a kid. Taito's like a water deity, and then we have just Pegasus, yeah. Base names from and Defcomber. Let's go. This card's so shit, but it's so cool. Anyway, we're gonna click Grass Whistle. What? I'm going to assume they did not know. Oh wait, no. Spikes and Sweet Power are compatible. Never mind. Yep. Yeah, Grass Whistle, but it is Wumberry. Oh, wow. Is Roserade going to go for it a third time? It lands. Wow, I feel like you just go into your own Roserade there with Natural Cure in case it lands. I don't know. I don't agree with like Zapdos get put to sleep. All 3 spikes go up. And Zapdos is still asleep. I mean, let's see. Snorlax is getting the 4-turn sleep. It does get the max sleep turns. That's unfortunate. In comes Claydol. And Snorlax is going to start cursing. I mean, what can Claydol do about this? He probably has to boom, right? Into Mismag on the spin, though. Okay, Mismag, very good play there. Roserade's going to come back in. We get off a Shallow Ball here. Do we hand power Fire? Yes, Fire. It was Scizor. In comes the Zapdos. He's going to wake up this turn, but it's so Sam, the reason it's writing Grass Whistle is Roserade is one of those Pokemon Gen 4 that has Egg Move incompatibilities, where there is no Pokemon that can legally carry both Sleep Powder and Spikes and breed them onto Roserade at the same time. So if you want to run Spikes on your Roserade, you cannot run with Sleep Powder. If you want to run Leaf Storm on your Roserade, you cannot run Spikes. I think Sleep Powder and Leaf Storm are possible, but Spikes plus Leaf Storm or Spikes plus Grass plus Sleep Powder are both illegal. So if you want Spikes and Sleep, you have to run Grass Whistle. I mean, I usually don't think it's worth it, but like, I guess he did it here. But yeah, you can't run Sleep Powder with Spikes in Gen 4 on Roserade specifically. And he just gonna blow up here, killing the Zapdos. Claydol comes in as Mismag comes in. Okay, so I'm applying a lot of pressure. Shallow doing 55. Toxic from the Claydol, but like, I think it's two-way. I think Stevish is such a huge advantage here. Suicune coming in, taking so much chip, and it's burned. Shallow probably is knocking out for 26, yeah. Let's see what comes in. We see the Poliwrath is the last Pokemon. Takes 30% from the hazard, though. Thunderbolt's good. Gate is super low. It's a good quick payback. It takes out a Mismag, but like, Coconut has nothing left. Suicune's gonna come in. Focus Punch on this fucking Poliwrath, but it's your HP, extra HP, Grass, and Suicune's gonna take it out. Yeah, Suicune's gonna take out. Yeah, go win by Stevish. I mean, he just got all his hazards and just won the game. That's DVP. He prevented Claydol from spinning and he won the game. Like, that's just how it is, and sometimes DVP. Yeah, nothing too crazy prep wise. Like Grass Whistle Spikes, I don't like it, but I get it. I still feel like it's kind of bad. I feel like you would rather just run Stone Spore, but I get it. I don't think I was too crazy on the prep side. Both sides were pretty fine here. Focus Punch, Poliwrath is cool. Oh, Swap Frog, by the way, those are all you games. Swap Frog is a card I play in like the deck I bring to locals. I brought to locals on Saturday, so yeah. Happy to see that show up as nicknames. Yeah, I played 2 of them in my deck at locals this past weekend. Well, not weekend, yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. And let's go on to Game 7. We have Grounded versus Sleepy. So I believe Sleepy is I don't remember what these records are actually. Yeah, I don't remember what the records are on here, so let's go into the matchup itself. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's kind of hurting, but I think Kingdra is very good here, but the thing is you kind of do have to run DD. Like, you can't really break through Celebi. Oh, you can with Celebi, but you can't really break through Tentacruel special. I mean, you can't do that much back. So maybe you can run special, but Kingdra's very strong here regardless. Dragonite looking pretty solid. Suicune and Steelix are decent checks, but they aren't the best in the world. Steelix is actually pretty good at it, but honestly, besides Suicune is very, very strong here. Not much really takes on Suicune at all. Like, maybe, like, you probably have to bring, like, that's the reason I think you need physical Kingdra, is just to try and break through Suicune. I feel like Life Orb Outrage Kingdra is just kind of a necessity, just because Suicune is such a fucking problem. Celebi's also a real nuisance for Grounded's team. Like, it outspeeds virtually everything, and the one thing that doesn't outspeed it, Photo can't do that much damage to it, so Celebi's going to be a big player here, I'm sure. I think I'm going Sleepy in the matchup. I think Suicune and Celebi are so potent here. Obviously, Kingdra's very scary, though. Kingdra's always scary as a Kingdra. See, Zapdos lead and Mamoswine lead, okay? That was like a Heat Wave turn 1, get off 84 as Mamoswine's going to try and sub, expecting a switch. Oh, no. Ice Shards, Yachi, that was someone going to do 21. Heat Wave missed, though. Yikes. Gonna take the Ice Shard now. It's getting low. Heat Wave will take out the Mamoswine this time. But Zapdos is already down to 38. In comes Dragonite. Go away, gets it paralyzed. It is Lumberry, never mind. Off goes the Dragon Dance. Extreme Speed is going to knock out the Zapdos, fair enough. It's a safe click. In comes Steelix. Earthquake, yeah, it's only to 55. Is Steelix running the Ice Fang? No, it's just going to boom. That works too. And Dragonite goes down. That's a huge threat on Grounded side down. We see, okay, Sleepy. In the kindest way possible, fuck you for using this nickname. In the kindest way possible, because I love you. Fuck you for this nickname. I hate you so much. I hate you so much for this stupid nickname. God damn it. The brain rot is so real. Like, these are real names. You have fucking Labubu. Anyway, Tentacruel's get up a Rain Dance. As the opposing Tentacruel comes in. Surf here. God damn it. I hate this so much. I hate that I know what this is. It pisses me off that I know what Labubu is. Makes me so sad. Anyway, we're gonna... Well, wake, it's not sun. Wake. I get. Hey, we're just gonna keep calm minding here. So just gonna rest this turn, surely. Or just surf. Two kills. Yep. Thank you, Nusha. I appreciate you validating my crash out there. Oh, Suicune has to beat Lucario. Okay, that might be the end of the game. Why? Wait, one second. Why is your Lucario not faster than Suicune? Why are you ever not running a Lucario faster than Suicune in this matchup? There's no reason. Adamant does not change the calcs on stuff like Zapdos. Why is your Lucario slower, my dude? That's terrible. Anyway, King just gonna sub, but it's stalling out its own rain. Ice Beam comes out. It's a speed tie. Okay, wow, it's a speed tie. It's gonna cook Outrage. Good KO, but like, it's too late. And this fucking thing's gonna come back in. This thing got like 2 or 3 kills. Oh my god. I have to end the game with this shit on my screen. I'm gonna close the window. I'm not even I'll go over to prep, but nothing too crazy, honestly. Pretty basic shit. Rain Dance Tentacruel's cool. I know. Booming on here did work, you know. Fine game by Sleepy, and that will move her into brackets for sure. Go into game 8. We have here, and Weshon is back, and he is versus Volty Pichu this time. And Weshon is back versus Volty Pichu. Wait, let's see. I won't say. I could have sworn there was a game scheduled for around this time. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, no, it might be a little later. Okay, just want to make sure it happens. Anyway, so we have Weshon versus Volty Pichu here. It is a Kingdra mirror. I only call it a rain mirror. Weshon's not really rain, just kind of has Kingdra sitting there. But yeah, Weshon, what's your water resist? It's your Kingdra. Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna fucking need it. Like, holy shit, dude. This, I mean, it's a Kingdra mirror, but like Volty Pichu's Kingdra kind of clears. Like, Ambush Shots isn't bad here, but, like, Dustor and Yuxi can take a hit and just, like, fire off a status move on it. Obviously, the Executor can't really, and you do have the Kingdra, but, like, I feel like Volty Pichu's Kingdra's a lot stronger here. Zapdos also really good here. It's, like, sits on pretty much everything. Like, the Gliscor is kind of the one thing I can kind of maybe take it on, but I still can't do that great. Yeah, Zapdos looks really good here. In fact, actually, Volty Pichu's Amistar is also pretty good. Chansey sounds like kind of annoying, but, like, you have really good chance against those stuff like Tauros and Kingdra anyway that hit really fucking hard on the physical side. I think I'm going to lean Volty Pichu here. Let's get into it. Amistar leading into Fortress. Toxic Spikes go up on Volty Pichu's side as Rocks go up on Ballistwizz's. We are going to get off a spin here, but Amistar's going to get a Spike. Fortress could continue to spin as Amistar gets a Hydro Pump. That's a Spadef Fortress. That did nothing. It's running Giga Drain. Wow. So, was, yeah, I mean, this clearly, Amleshon called the Amistar lead. Fair enough. Zapdos gonna sub here, and that is enough HP for Cybertoss. It's not regular. It's gonna Toxic the Chansey. Never mind, Zapdos is not running enough HP for the Cybertoss. Odd, but sure. Glasgow gonna come in as Zapdos subs again. Back in Chansey on the Toxic. You know, like, this might be a cycle, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna, like, let this part go through until in comes the Uxie. Still just weary nothing. Okay, you turn out as we get in this Chansey here. As Uxie gonna start Calm Minding. Okay, interesting. So, I mean, it's a Uxie. It's not going to do that much to Chansey. Yes, like, does something. The drop doesn't really matter. Is Uxie rest? It very well could be rest on this set. Gotta keep Calm Minding it. Signifies that it is likely rest. It's not Chesto, though, which, so it's probably Rest Talk. Go fire off the rest there, okay. Oh, I'm getting Zapdos confused with it. Zapdos is 95, isn't it? Is Zapdos 95? I might be stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. Zapdos is definitely like 95 HP, not 100, right? Yeah, Gliscor getting hit by poison is very funny. Clear Scorpius Whirlwind, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting Zapdos mixed up with another Pokemon then, my bad. It must be base 95. One Berry Donphy is interesting. Gliscor's going to commit, just going to U-turn out. In comes Dusclops to present a punch till spin. Yep. So Amleshon looking pretty in control here of his bulk. Toxic coming out. Night should get off some good chip on Donphan there. Earthquake's only going to do 30. I guess I get not right Will here. I don't think you need Will on Dusclops. Fair enough. Zapdos is going to come in. As a Dusclops is counter predicting the Earthquake. Ooh, interesting. In comes the Gliscor. And Zapdos obviously does not have HP Ice, which is odd, but sure. Zapdos is slower than Gliscor too. That's crazy. I guess it isn't that crazy. You don't have HP Ice, fair enough. U-turn's not gonna break the sub. In comes Chansey. I'm gonna put this on fast. This is gonna be a long one, folks. Uxie comes in. You'll wake up. It's gonna Calm Mind. Yeah, I'm just going to, like, skipping turns. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a really long game. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm so sorry. Whirlwind forcing in the Uxie. Doesn't matter. Scorpion's getting up, rocks up. We see Donphan come in. Take a ton of damage. Gliscor knock it out so it can't spin. It's not even packing the Ice Shard here. Okay, I'll play it back on normal because the Kingdras have arrived. So we'll play it back on normal. Respect their royalty. Volty Pichu is going to Draco, and that does, like, nothing to Fortress. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Like, it is kind of over. Like, the hazards are up. You lost your Donphan. You aren't winning this. I mean, he's right. Like, it sucks, but, like, he's right. He's not winning the game with all his hazards up in, like, versus pretty much stall. Stall with just a Kingdra sitting there. Yeah, I mean, Amleshon just, like, kind of got set up early and didn't really wet up. And there was nothing. Once the Donphan got well, yeah, like, Amleshon always won. No, there's no way Uxie had a chance, right? I can't imagine Uxie have a chance there into that. Let me go back. Let's get to the end here. What breaks it? That's good. Kingdra, if it's physical. That's a fair point. The one thing is, like, Yuxi would, you have to wait until Yuxi's your last mom, you keep getting whirlwinded out. So you just have to like sack your whole team and then get in Yuxi, and then like hope you get the right rolls with Sleep Talk and in time. I legitimately think this team has enough recovery that can stall out like Yuxi stall out Yuxi's rest, which is crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Then if Fortress could also be packing Boom, we don't know. If Fortress is packing Boom, it probably kills the Yuxi, so I don't know. I feel like Fortress may have Boom, yeah. I think Yuxi, I agree Yuxi had a chance to win, but it would have been really fucking hard, to be fair. Like, it would have been really difficult. It's not, like, impossible, but it's a very narrow win con, if I have to say so myself. Next, we have Suki versus Tobias. Give me a moment here, as we've been doing. Okay, what we got in here? What the heck? I'll look at those later. Sorry, what do we got? Let's get. No, this is a different. I think this is a different player with Skarm. Skarm's really fucking good, to be fair. It's gonna come up a lot. I got drafted, I'm pretty sure, in every pool. So we do see a Clef mirror here, which is interesting. Tobias's Clef is a little more in danger with like stuff like a Breloom in Tyranitar. Obviously, Metagross can fight in the Clef, and Hitmonchan probably comes here. You all be spinning away Skarmory's hazards. You all break down Clefable. Actually, Fastest Guy Skarm. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, that's true. I forgot Fastest Guy Skarm was I think. Yeah. I believe Suki's 0-1. I don't think Tobias has played a game yet. Actually, Hitmonchan looks fucking insane here. What the hell? Why? There's no fighting resist except Bayonet. This might be the best Hitmonchan matchup of all time. And it outspeeds the entire time. Just quick banded close combat. It's like quick banded close combat fucking Hitmonchan. You can't even run like Adamant. Who gives a shit? Like, you outspeed everything with Adamant except like Breloom. Who gives a fuck? You have a fucking Shaman in a muck. Yeah, like, wow. I think this is definitely in Tobias' favor. I mean, Suki has things they can do, but it's definitely in Tobias' favor for sure. Suki enough Tobias on the right. We do see T-Tar come out. He's going to crunch it to the Metagross. The Metagross going to get Brox, okay? He's going to switch out to Skarm on this turn. As a Meteor Mash is going to come out, do pitiful damage to Skarmory, of course. Get up some spikes. Also, I'll be back in 1 second. I just need to get up for a moment. Sorry about that. I am back, and we see a Torkoal showing up. Okay. Spinning away the rocks. Fair enough. That is what Torkoal does. Quag is going to come in on the perk. That's a good chunk for Earth Power, actually. Free Shaman, of course. Gonna get Toxic, but you can always switch out, obviously. Or Rest. It could be Rest in this matchup for sure. In comes Clef. Shaman's going to Leech Seed. Okay, it's going to miss, but it doesn't matter. Clef obviously doesn't give a shit about Leech Seed. Shaman's going to switch, so it's probably not Rest then. In comes the Hitmonchan. Let's go lose item the way it's lefties. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense versus Sand. Skarm's surely. It's going to sub here, I guess. It's taking a lot of damage now. Thunderbolt should take out Skarm. I'm sorry, what? Hitmonchan is so fucking bad. It did 25 to Visitive Skarm with fucking Iron Fist boosted Thunder Punch. Why is this Pokemon so dog shit? It's not even that well. Attacks like 105. That's not even that bad, but. And Skarm can just roost here. Never mind Clef's good flavor, but my god, that Hitmonchan is so dog shit, man. Breloom comes in. He's going to Force Palm. Get a crit on the Clef. He's going to get a Psychic. The fact that Force Palm Dane to a KO was crazy, by the way. It's good, but it's not Iron Fist. Yeah, that makes sense. They probably forgot Iron Fist. Yeah, I was about to say it does seem off. Yeah, it probably is Keen Eye for accident. Probably, yeah. Force Palm on the Mega just the paralysis and he gets it. I'm surprised how much Force Palm Brave I've been seeing this tournament. I feel like you just run a different fighting move, but Stun Spore, best if you have room. Anyway, Mega to go boom. Goodbye, Brave. Shaman comes in as the Torkoal, okay? The Shaman's getting very low, though. Out to Pert. As the Rock go up, a lot of hazards on Pinka's side now. Quagsar's going to come in. Charmander's got Earth Power. It's going to be a roll after leftovers, though. He's going to go for it and get it. Actually, for the record, I like Hitmonchan this gen. I actually think it's quite solid for like 5 points. I'm just saying it's really funny that I didn't kill the Skarmory. It's really funny I didn't kill the Skarmory. Like, I think Hitmonchan's fine for its price. It's just really funny. Cyber Toss coming out from Clef here. Suki, Suki's looking at a really strong position. Earth Power drop's gonna help, but, Clef gets to steal this off of, like, Softboy or whatever. Oh, is it not running Softboy? I don't know. It's good. It's gonna take out those Swampert with Seismic Toss, I guess. And the fucking Pikachu showed up. What did you bench for the fucking Pikachu? No Aerodactyl. I get it. Aerodactyl's not great here. And, like, you don't really need the speed because the opponent has no fucking speed anyway. I get benching the Aero, yeah. It's HP fighting Pikachu. Why are you not just running Brick Break, my dude? Why are you not just running Brick Break? Scarf T-Tar's got Earthquake here. Okay. In comes Shaman. But Hitmonchan is Shaman's not hazard range. Oh, it's in range WQ. Yeah, I guess the Scarf T-Tar just... Oh, never mind. Scarf T-Tar did not KO. Softboy from Clef, but he probably has Boom on a Torkoal, right? Hey, sorry, I got a text I need to answer. Anyway, Superpower, and that's... Oh, wait. Focus Blast misses rough. Yeah, wow. It still might do it, right? I don't know if Focus Blast kills from 100, though. Superpower, you have to Softboil to get its attack down, right? Yeah, you have to spam... You have to click Softboil a few times. Yeah, I think that was a throw though. You just had to click Softboil. Like that was a huge throw on the Clef side. You just spam Softboil until its attack is low enough. It can't do a KO. You click Focus Blast, and then like that doesn't matter. Yeah, that was a really big throw on Tobias' end. But yep, Suki will take the win, and not only that, Suki will actually proceed to back because they did get an activity win for the third game. So the fucking back speed Skarmory team that's not even like that stallish is moving on. You're risking a crit, but also only has 8 TP of Superpower, right? Like, and also it's like better odds than risking like trying to hit 2 Focus Blasts as well. What? Oh, right. Oh shit! I just spoiled it because I forgot Suki. I haven't played a game yet. Shit. Oh wait. Well, here we have Suki versus Trey Prime. I want to say, let me pull up something real quick. But yeah, this will be their last game of this streaming of the night. Okay, we do seem to be having stuff happening soon for some games here. Our last 2 games of the tournament, or of pools, should be happening soon. Anyway, let's get into it. So we have Suki again versus Trey Prime. We have the fastest Mount Scarm thing. This is a really interesting one. Both sides have kind of checks to everything. You have like Clef and T-Tar for Gengar. Suki has obviously good T-Tar checks, but Trey Prime also has not bad T-Tar checks and stuff. Like, it's not as good as Suki's obviously, but like Gliscor and Fortress can do the job. And Lucario counts here on like Scarf. In fact, I think Scarf Lucario is pretty good here. You don't need to do any Scarf, but it does help a lot with T-Tar. Yeah, I don't know. This seems pretty even. Like, both sides have a lot of checks to each other. I don't see anything crazy here. I would say the Magzone looks pretty solid if you can like catch the Gliscor and HP Ice maybe. Last game of the night, let's get into it. Suki versus Trey Prime. Superpower from Suki, but it's Chopo Berry T-Tar. And Superpower itself, and well, they traded superpowers. Yeah, I agree. Their teams have like very similar things going on. Mach Punch good, knock it out. So basically, we just traded T-Tars there. Fire Fang. So get the burn on Quagsire. Could be big. Fortress could come out as Quagsire could fire up a Toxic. Okay. Magazone's gonna come out on Fortress as Fortress gets some rocks. Is Magazone packing the Magarize? It is. This Fortress is now dead. Unless I mean, it was switched out of a show. This Fortress is now dead. I mean, it's probably a boom here, but yeah. Only just 47. It's not even that much damage. Gliscor comes in. Do you play Berry on everything? I mean, welcome to draft, my friend. Welcome to draft, my friend. Resist berries are all over the place. Fire Fang getting in our burn. It's going to take out the Magazone here. In comes Quagsire. Gliscor's going to... Also, this Gliscor has burned 2 things with Fire Fang. So I'll say that's crazy. And we're going to taunt off on the Quag here as it can't Toxic, okay? Switching out to Gengar to take the Water move. Yeah, Surf shouldn't do that much. Yep. It's leftover. It should be Black Rose, but it's leftovers. Anyway, Gigadrill is going to kill the Quagsire. That crit did not matter. Skarmory's going to come in here. Thunderbolt is going to knock... this Gengar might just win. What's the last? Out comes Breloom. Does Gengar have Sludge Bomb here? No, and going into the Slowking to absorb the Spore. Very good play. Out to Gengar, and now, like, yeah, Breloom can't do shit to you. C-Bomb does a lot, but it doesn't really matter. Like, this game is over. Shadow Ball crit, but, like, what's Breloom doing back to you anyway? Like, this game has been over for a while. Focus Blast onto Kleptos 56. Yeah, exactly. Gengar's paralyzed, but surely you have a way to break down Clef, right? Into Gliscor. Softball, Taunt. Yeah, now you just spam Earthquake. Yep. So big 4-0 win for Trey Prime. Events him up to 3-0. Suki would have gone to 1-1, but as I kind of spoiled her, they are moving on to bracket with an activity one. So yeah, that's gonna be our last one for tonight. I guess I'll pull up the pools games for tomorrow's stream. We'll be starting with Clurd versus PU. So PU won. I believe PU won their game earlier, so they're gonna be back for another feature tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. Have a good night. I will see you all in about 2 hours for bracket reveal.